old-time ways. I know everything must change, but I still love the old-time days. Used to be everyone cared for each other, lived like brothers, respected one another. In times gone by, we used to share, together we'd make do. And if I draw a susu, what was mine was yours too. I know them days done pass and gone, and I know that life must carry on. But if I must join in with the pack, then I'm going back. I'm going back, yeah, yeah, back to the old time days.
Hey, Shalom, Shalom. First, I'd like to begin by giving all praises, all honor, and all glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Rakakodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone and rule well. Blessed and salutation to the men pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Right here, Brother Howard from GMS Trinidad here. Here to do an edification, as you can see here. You know, this is a famous song in Trinidad, bring back the old time days by Nappy, Mia. You know, and I was just walking just now there. You know when you're in the street, you just always be thinking, your mind has always be reflecting on the scriptures. And I was just walking and I saying, you know, well, as a young fella, you know, I in my early 30s, and you know, back in my younger days, I had what we just call boy days, good times. You know what I mean? We had real good time with friends, whatever the case might be, and you know this whole generation just different. The music used to be different back then. You know, the atmosphere, you know, you never used to have really video games and things. You used to be more outside climbing trees, you know, making chow, playing hide and seek, playing catch and rescue, you know, all kind of thing. That was just in good times now, good days. You know, people used to be different, they used to act different. So I was just walking and I was saying, you know, the old days used to be real good, but I wish the old days could come back. And then it snapped to my head. I said, better days are coming. You know, better days are coming. You know, and as the old saying go, forward ever, backward never, because we anytime we start to say wish we could go back, that means we don't really want the Lord's kingdom to come. You understand? I mean, we don't really ready for the new kingdom. You know? So I will just bring a few precepts, because really and truly it's a better kingdom we're seeking for. You know, where the times where we used to think that was good days, them good days go be multiplied by 1 trillion with righteousness. You understand? So whatever good days you ever had in your lifetime, where you say was the best day of your life, imagine that best day of your life in the kingdom multiplied by 1,000,000 times with righteousness. So there is the book of Revelation chapter 21 and verse 1. It says, and I saw a new heaven and a new earth, for the first heaven and the first earth were passed away. Right? The first heaven and the first earth was passed away. And that is this kingdom here. You understand? That this kingdom here we're going to pass. Right? All the pollution, all the chemtrails, right? All the adultery, right? All the fornication, alright? Right? All the poisonous substance, all the wickedness. All that going to pass away, boy. All that going to pass away from this heaven and this earth, because this is heaven and this is earth, right? This kingdom here we in is Esau heaven, right? This is Esau heaven, and all this here going to pass away. All this here going to pass away. It goes on to say, pass away, and there was no more sea. And I John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, come down from Yahweh Bashem Yashai out of heaven, prepared as a bride adorned for her husband. Right? It says, and I heard a voice. I'll read this over. It says, and I John saw the holy city, New Jerusalem, right? Which represents what? The new kingdom, right? That in New Jerusalem, because the old Jerusalem as well. This is what's going on right now in Tel Aviv. Alright? That is the old Jerusalem. That will be considered the old Jerusalem. The wicked Jerusalem. Right? The defiled Jerusalem. It goes on, it says, and come down from Yahweh Bashem Yashai out of heaven, prepared for his bride, adorned for her husband. Right? That will be prepared for the elect. Right? And who's gonna run that? Yahweh Shai. Right? Yahweh Shai is our husband. It says, and I heard a great voice out of heaven saying, behold, the tabernacle of Yahweh is with men, and he will dwell with them, and they shall be his people of God, and Yahweh himself shall be with them and be their God. Right? Them that's speaking about the elect. Right? Them that's speaking about Israel. Mainly the elect. And what of fact? The nation of Israel, because back in that time the elect will be in the kingdom and the 1/3. Alright? So he will be dealing with the nation of Israel, because all Israel will not be saved at the end of the day. Right? The book of 1 Peter, no, 2 Peter, 2 Peter 3, Peter 3 and 12 and 11 says, seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hastening unto the coming of Yahweh, and the coming of the day of Yahweh, so that ye are wherein the heavens being on fire, which is this kingdom, when the nuclear missiles hit and when the chariots touch down, which is known as the UFO, right? Being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. Right? We're going to melt the elements. Not the sun, but the thermonuclear missiles. Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, verse 13, look for new heaven and new earth, wherein dwelleth righteousness. Right? And that is exactly what we're looking for. Looking for a new heaven and a new earth. We're looking for righteousness. Right? This body that we live in here is a corruptible body. With that precept, I think it's Romans chapter 7 and verse 14. It says, for we know that the law is spiritual, but I am a carnal soul under sin. For that which I do, I allow not. For that which I do, I allow not. For what I would, that do I not. But what I hate, that do I. Right? And it's not that you want to do it, but this is if then I do that which I would not, I consent unto the law, that it is good. Now then it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. For I know that in me, that is in my flesh, dwelleth no good thing. For to will is present with me, but how to perform that which is good I find not. For the good that I would, I do not, but the evil which I would not, that I do. Now, if I do that I would not, it is no more I that do it, but sin that dwelleth in me. You understand? So the thing basically is saying the thing that you don't want to do is that way you do. Right? The thing that you really don't want to do spiritually, you end up doing it. Why? Because we subjected to sin, and this body, this flesh, basically you had to conquer this flesh. You know, you had to put this body under subjection. You know? So, really and truly, it's not bringing back the old time days, but bringing new memories, right? And that new memory is better days to come. New heaven and a new earth. You know? Let's see something if it have any scripture to back up this 13. Yes. Isaiah 65 and 17 says, For behold, I create new heaven and new earth, and the former shall not be remembered nor come into mind. I understand, the former shall not come into mind. So I was saying before, the things that the best days of your life on this earth, multiply that by 1,000,000. You understand? Multiply that by 1,000,000. So you're gonna remember this wicked carnal way, this carnal kingdom. Right? It will be like a dream. Isaiah 66 and 22. For as the new heaven and the new earth which I will make shall remain before me, say Yahweh, so shall your seed and your name remain. Right? So with that, I give all praises, all honor and all glory to Yahweh, Hashem Yahushai, and Hashem HaKadosh, the one and the apostles, and the elders of great millstone and rule, bless and citation to the men pushing us with the sincerity and the truth. And the brother Howard from the James Trinidad saying shalom to the hopeful, to the elect out there, right?